We are here.
Here we are, live.
Oh, froze. We're frozen. This is maybe it's YouTube.
We are here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi there. Look at you, masked one.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
There
Where
she
are
is.
you?
So Hollie's on
Well, I'm here to.
location today. We're on a field trip.
Woo!
It's all very exciting. I'm here in beautiful Lafayette, California, which is just a few miles from my hometown, Moraga, here, where I live. And me and 6 other local artisans have gotten together and did a holiday collective. So this is our pop-up for 2 months. And we're really excited. Yeah, it's really exciting. So we have some very strict COVID policies in our store, one of which is wearing a mask. So we're still open right now, so I need to have my mask on to be respectful of everybody. And my hand sanitizers I'm making are coming in handy. So, but there's lots of issues with COVID and retail and restaurants, so we just have to be very respectful of the regulations. So sorry about the mask, but has to be done.
We can hear you. We can
But my
hear you.
scarf, can you hear me?
It's
That's
matchy. It's so cute.
I know, and matchy. So we're going to meet the artisan who creates these today, and we're also going to meet the artisan who does some amazing jewelry. And I'll take you a quick tour around the place. But we wanted to talk. I wanted to talk with everybody today about hostess gifts and being a good host and a hostess when you go to your Thanksgiving. And being gracious about that, and and also most importantly is to support your local businesses. Small businesses are really suffering right now tremendously, my own included. And so there are no holiday fairs, there aren't any of those things going on. So we're really it's so important that I'm sorry, I thought we had a customer. I'm like, hello. It's just so important that you buy local this holiday season. We really need everybody to do that.
And Hollie, the name of your pop-up is called Holiday Gift Collective. And if you
Correct.
look on Instagram, it's under that. And if you
Yes.
look on Facebook, it's under that. And it showcases this Northern California collective that you can buy online to their websites or whatever if you're from out of state, but if you're in your area. But we just want to encourage everybody to, it's not going to be the fanciest Christmas this year for people either. And when you're buying your gifts, think about the local artisans that are making these beautiful, beautiful things, so that you can keep them alive and their business is thriving, because this is tough right now.
We're going to need to help each other because we ain't getting any help from anyone else.
No, we're not.
Well, and the nice thing about when you support a small business is the money goes directly back into the community. So it's not going to some corporate headquarters somewhere and paying other large salaries for people. My business, the money goes towards paying our local tax bill, paying our state, my kids' soccer team and the lacrosse team, and all the activities that my family does here that gives us money so we can go out and support restaurants and the grocery stores and other small businesses. So there is a nice ripple effect when you buy from local people in your community. It helps all of us afford to stay in the community and support other businesses. So,
and I'm sure most towns have a weekly farmers market or pop-ups or things like you're doing everywhere. Just do a little research. Google your town. It's not that hard to figure out. And then you can
it's more complicated with COVID, and it depends where you live. We were on the orange color zone, and then we just switched back to red because our cases went up. So that
almost the whole country did.
Yeah, so our occupancy was at 50%, and now we're back down to 25. So we have to be careful how many people we let in and all the stuff we have to do. So,
but it looks like you have nice ventilation there.
Yeah,
everybody's being really safe.
we have very high ceilings. We have 2 open and exit and open doors, and we keep them open all day. So, that really helps. And, luckily our weather's still pretty good here, so it's okay.
And social distancing, and you have to
social
stand away from
distancing.
each other.
And we separated all of our sections for each artisan in a way so we have nice wide walkways where people can come through. I had to do training when I was at the farmers market with the Department of Health, and so I just took all of those things that I learned there and the all those certifications and just applied them here too.
So where exactly are you? Like what's the address?
The address is 3539 Plaza Way, Lafayette, California. So we are, if you know the area, and you're in Lafayette, we're across the street from Whole Foods, and we're next door to the Sideboard Cafe.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, take us around. Let's see.
Yeah,
All right, well,
let's go shopping. I miss it.
I know, we miss shopping. It's so funny. People come and they're like giddy because they're like, it's like a muscle you have that's been atrophied. We haven't used. So it's like, oh my God, I remember shopping. So this is my little section here. I've got all of my goodies. I just put up my Christmas tree because my name's Hollie Noel. So, I put up Christmas trees in November. It's not even Thanksgiving, but I don't care. So I've got all of my fun salts that we've all been making on the show, so everybody knows those. So this is new. This is my brine. I'm gonna
wow!
I'm gonna open this really quick because you have to see this. It's so good.
So you're selling brine for a bird.
Yeah, so a bird. So it comes in these cute little bags, and I have instructions, very detailed instructions. Anybody can do these. It's like single space page long. You can do it. So I add marigolds and I add orange peel. You see it?
Pretty. Yeah, wow. It's very pretty.
Sort of. Sage. Yeah, it's yummy. And bay leaf, lots of salt. So and salt. So the like I said, the instructions are included, so you can figure it out. So that's very important. One of the things that of course, you go to someone's home, you always want to bring a nice gift for them. People bring flowers or a plant, but it is also nice if you want to support a local business to get one of, all these things are reasonably priced. So you don't need to break the bank, just something thoughtful that they can appreciate. And everybody loves a local gift, right?
Or what if you can't go to friends for Thanksgiving?
So they all of
you just want to give them a gift dropped off at their door to say Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. Well, and the thing is that everything I make, I've already shown you on the show how to make it all, and it's on my website. These are hardly secrets.
Yeah.
These are things that people have been making and doing for a very long time. So there's no worry of, I want you to try, to make these things and share them with your friends too. And if you don't have time, then buy them from me. But the thing is that, doing infused olive oils or a little salt or something, it's such a nice gift. And if you have time, and again, Corona Kitchen, what's in your cabinet? What can you put together? A little chutney or a jam or a, something you think your friends would like is always nice. So all these things can be made too. So let's keep going.
Oh, so one of my space. What is this space?
So this was a retail store. It's about 2,500 square feet. It was a woman who had gifts, all sorts of holiday, not just holiday, but like baby and all that stuff. And because of COVID, she had to close down. Mm-hmm. So the space has been empty. So this was an idea that a group of us came up with to utilize this space. But it took 6 of us to cover the rent because it's so expensive here in Northern California, especially because we're right outside of San Francisco. The rents here are astronomical. So this is affordable for us. And it also gave us great exposure in a fantastic location that we normally could never afford to do on our own.
Oh, cool.
So
that's awesome.
That's awesome. Is it all women?
It's all women owned, and all of us are, our collective's all women owned, which is awesome. Not that we have anything against the men, but these are my new teas. These are fun. I put in a new bag. So these are in a compostable bag.
Herbal
chamomile, Yeah, so those are really fun. And then a couple new items are hand sanitizer, of course, which I'm now making in 3 different scents. So we've got lemon,
You're
verbena,
the
bergamot.
hand sanitizer queen of Northern California.
I am. And then I started doing essential oils. So these are little roll-on like perfume because I say on my sign, do you need an attitude adjustment? Because we're all a little on edge these days. A couple things to be stressed out about.
Just a little.
So aromatherapy is a wonderful way to just this much.
Yeah.
I'm ready to put my head in a bucket of it right now, but that's okay. So my other new thing is the fabric refresh, and fabric refresh is for your mask. So when your mask gets funky, because I'm wearing this thing all day.
Yeah.
This has a little lemon grass and some witch hazel. It's not in place of cleaning it, but when you wear your mask for more than a few hours, like we're having to do now, in a retail situation, and you're talking, it's nice. I go outside, I can spray it a little, let it dry safely away from it. And so it really, yeah, that and a couple mints are really helpful. So that's good. We all are painfully aware of our breath now. So the other thing I do that I haven't really shown on for you guys is I buy these heirloom popcorn. So this is from the Amish in Indiana, in the Midwest, and I really support them because they're non-GMO, and it's really hard to do non-GMO corn these days because of they drift to other corn farmers, and once it is established, it's very, very hard to eradicate. So so this is a GMO-free corn. It's a wonderful company from the Midwest, and so this is a fundraiser that my son is doing for a local soccer.
Well,
so so that's all the fun
popcorn because we love it.
We love popcorn.
I mean, and I do salt. It has to come with the Hollie's homegrown salt. So I made a little salt that goes with it. It's very savory. Yeah. So it's fun. So that was my son and I's project that we did together. So that's fun. So we've got a couple other vendors here. This is my friend Amy. I'm going to turn around so you can see. Keep turning. She does plastic replacement, which I love. So all the time when we're trying to be green, one of the hardest things is, well, what do I replace my Tupperware with? What do I replace the kids, especially kids' lunches? There is so much garbage in your kids' lunch. So she has really cool items like stainless steel straws that come in these cute little bags. There you go. Exhibit A. And then one of my favorite things she does these are made from compressed wheatgrass. Cute little
Oops, she's breaking up.
You're freezing.
You can put.
I think you're going out of range a little.
I think it's away from the thing. Is it better?
What were you saying that
Is this better?
Yeah.
Yes. What were you saying that you really liked at first?
It's a wheatgrass. It looks like plastic, and they're little, like almost like little bento boxes.
Oh, cool.
And it looks exactly like plastic, but it's not plastic. Yeah.
It's made
so
out
it's
of
really
grass?
great. Okay, so the next, it's and you see stuff like that, and you're like, why are we using plastic again? I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense.
I just bought bamboo
it has the same
paper today, for
to
God's
it.
sake. I'm just saying.
So you can reuse them just like
I do
plastic,
too,
but it's not plastic. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, they're dishwasher safe.
Oh,
They're great. So those are good. So the next thing, so I want you to meet my friend Julia. Come here, Julia. Sanji Mahal.
Hi, Julia.
See how we're twinning right now.
Hi. Oh, what a cute little, I love how you match it.
I know. So these are all, Julia is an amazing artist. She's does watercolors and several other mediums. And then she takes her artwork and then digitally changes it into different sorts of images. So she can concentrate, like maybe she has a flower in the image, she can concentrate on the flower. But it's really cool. So one of the things that, well, there's a million things I love about what she does, but she started making her masks. And then she has these gorgeous scarves that are made from birch. Beech. Why do I say birch? Beech trees. And they're light and they feel like cotton, but they're soft as silk. They're unbelievable. They keep you warm. I want all of them. I have two, and we've only been
show us her booth. Show us
Where's
her
her booth? Right? Is that the booth behind you?
Yeah. This is one of the ones that
I know,
Hollie
where
bought.
Hold on. I think if we get away from that, can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Now
Yeah.
they're frozen.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Nope.
One of the ones that your sister bought.
I'm collecting them.
Oh, wow.
And the fabric is
That's beautiful.
Yes.
really nice and lovely.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
And then you got to grab friends. So one of the things I want to talk about hostess gifts too, are that we all have the grossest pot holders and aprons in our kitchens. I know you do. I know you all have them, and you haven't washed them, and they're stained and disgusting because you forget. And I am so guilty of that. It's not even funny. So Julia has some amazing aprons that she makes.
Wow.
And she does some matching. Yeah, they're gorgeous. And she does matching pot holders. So those are such a nice, really sweet gift to give someone as a hostess gift. Because then, you know, even though you may feel kind of old fashioned wearing an apron, it makes you think of your grandma, but you need one because
We wear them every day.
you're gonna spill stuff, and you're gonna have more stains, and you really need it. So so I love her apron collection. They're gorgeous, and it's all this see all the art where you can see some of the dish towels hanging in the back. A dish towel is dish towels are another thing I know you have in your cupboard that really needs to be replaced. So that's another really super thoughtful gift to give someone. So Julia has a ton of stuff, and it's at sipgoods.com. But it's all on the collective website, so you'll see it. So there's that. Okay, so the next, sorry, hi.
Bye, Julia.
So bye, Julia. There she goes.
Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for being on the show. Okay, so the next person, this is Sanjeev. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Sanjeev.
Sanjeev's wife, Joey, is an unbelievably talented jewelry artist. And this is sort of her second retirement career. She's her family. Let's see if we can get a picture of your family. Can you see the picture behind me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is her father or her grandfather?
This is Joey's grandfather. He was one of the rulers in northern India, and he was known for his amazing jewelry that he commissioned Cartier to make. There's something called the Patiala necklace, which goes around museums. So she has a lot of her inspiration comes from beautiful jewelry that she's seen in her family. And,
amazing. Isn't that amazing? So she has beautiful, and again, her stuff is all listed on the website, but there's gorgeous necklaces, and it's a very simple, for some, I'm not a fussy kind of jewelry person. Her stuff is very elegant and simple, but it's interesting. So I just look at these bracelets, how gorgeous these are. Look at this.
So all the jewelry is sterling silver, and then
Cool.
22 karat gold
Nice.
overlay.
That's my favorite.
I want to go shopping. I wish I
I
had some money. I wish I had some money.
It's very dangerous. And these guys are 6 feet away from my table. It's very dangerous. I already have 3 things picked out for my birthday, which just happens to be in 3 weeks. So that's good. They're wonderful and just a real treat to get to know and hear their story. This is what I love about small businesses is that, everybody has these amazing stories about their families and how they started doing what they're doing and their passion for it. And it's just really fun. It's fun to support that. So our last artist, and I'm going to just quickly go in here in the corner because I think we're running out of time, is Anne. And Anne is a photographer. Can you see behind? Oh my God, I'm having the hardest time.
I was looking at some of those things. Are they like flowers or?
This is a flower.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
That's a clematis. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Yeah.
She does roses. This is one of my favorites that she does. So this is a triptych of a cactus, like an agave cactus, but it's printed on metal.
Oh, neat.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Mhm.
So I think, she does, and she has, beautiful little cards that she does of all her, so that's another nice thing for a hostess.
Mhm.
You remember writing thank you cards? Remember when we used to write thank you cards and not text and email?
Yeah,
Our
and
mother.
post office, yes.
We still do.
Yeah, I know. And then she makes beautiful coasters. So what her stuff is, she takes all these pictures on her phone.
Wow.
Yeah. She edits them, and then to me there's a whole second process that she does to create pieces of art, like where she chooses to focus in. Like, look at this cactus behind me that she did.
Oh, cool.
Neat.
Oh,
There it
it's
is.
like, where's the dog?
Monty.
Monty,
So
no.
this is on metal. Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
So she does some amazing. It's almost two art forms in my opinion, because she's a photographer, and then she takes her photography and decides what to highlight and focus, and then does these neat kind of depth perception things. It's really cool. So she has beautiful stuff too. So
Cool.
Awesome.
And it looks like there's a wide range of prices, so that's nice.
exactly. So that's another thing. If you're on a budget, there's plenty of things for you to do. If you want to splurge, you can do that too. If it's something special for someone, for sure. But we've also got. I have one more over here. Sorry. We've got some chocolates. Linda's our local chocolatier, and she does at home chocolate, and she makes
Yum.
dark chocolates, this Italian
Yum.
style, and all kinds. Yeah, another one that's very dangerous to be in close proximity to. Oh, can you see the dahlia behind me?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Everybody loves that for a gift, of course. Chocolates, nobody's going to refuse that one.
Nobody's gonna refuse that.
No.
You know what? Did
So-
she make hot chocolate? Did she make hot
Right.
chocolate?
She doesn't. It's funny. I've heard a couple people ask her for that, but she doesn't.
Because
She
I'll
doesn't.
tell you, I was just trying to find some, and the kind I normally get was sold out. And you could look at hot chocolate these days, and there's so many chemicals in it.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find a clean one that's really good and not the kind with just total chemicals,
Well,
Mhm.
not hard. Of course, it's not hard to make. You can make it from good cocoa powder that you can buy now.
That's what
Scented
I've
cocoa
been doing.
I know. I'm
Have
sure we
the
can do
instant
it.
one too.
But there's so many. This is the home of Ghirardelli chocolate, San Francisco, and all the. We have what's the name? Oh,
Favorite. My favorite
name.
chocolate.
There's a couple other famous chocolate.
Are you talking about
guitar.
guitar?
Yeah, guitar.
No,
Guitar?
Cho. Oh, it's Cho's. TCHO or something. It's like 4 letters. Anyway, they're down on the pier. It's phenomenal. They have a chocolate tasting room there, which is, forget it. That's dangerous.
No, we have a couple places here that one of them has a chocolate tasting. I
Well,
love it.
Todos Santos,
Yeah,
how I
that's
feel
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
We love
We're
that
good.
place here in Santa Fe.
And those great gift ideas. These are also fun, like stocking stuffers or teachers' gifts, things like that. Like all the little things that, for people that you don't want to, you don't want to schlep around something huge for them that fit nicely in a little gift bag or a bag that you made, or recycle a bag. But this is a great way, again, to support local businesses and get your whole list covered and not totally overspend, and help local
But I think
folks.
that
So that's good.
homemade things and handcrafted things are such meaningful gifts. And these days, it's like all we have is to cling on to is our friendships, and our families, and we have the time to think, to be grateful and appreciative of people. And I think even if so many of us won't be able to be together, drop something off at someone's door in your mask, and just say thanks for being my friend or the family or whatever the case may be, because it means a lot, especially to the people who can't get out of their house.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are we're doing an adopt a family program that a friend of mine's running, where we do gifts for people and, help make a meal. And, just, there's so many things. There's so many people right now that need help and are struggling. And it's going to be a tough holiday season for a lot of people. So if you are in a position to do something, please do. And even if it's the smallest thing, you don't have to go out and save the world, but you can help one family. You can help your neighbor, just knock on their door with your mask on and give them a nice gift. I mean, it's nice people long for a connection. And I think it's just been hard lately. So anyway.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Holly.
you.
And we wanted to tell the viewers, we have so many cool things planned this month for holiday recipes and hacks, and how to travel with holiday food, how to make some really interesting things that you might have the time for now that you don't normally have time for. Debriana's going to do a whole turkey fest. It's going to be nuts, and you're going to love it. It's going to be.
We're going to have to get to a rubber turkey now.
Yes.
Well, thank you for taking us on a trip.
Oh, well, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, we're really excited. It's a big deal that we have anywhere to sell, quite frankly. So we're just really thrilled to be here. So it's good.
For sure.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, everybody. Holly's Homegrown in the house.
Yeah,
Thank you,
do
Holly.
it.
Bye,
I got-
people.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Wear a mask.
I'm wearing mine.
I love the matching mask. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Wear a mask. Wear a pretty mask. You wear a pretty one.